Hey guys, real quick but important video. I'm just now getting around to trying out the new label Daisy BBs. Like I said, they look great, and I don't think we're going to have any problems out of them, but we'll just have to see. Like I said before, started having problems with those. So now it looks like Daisy's back on their game, but we'll know shortly. Now, I was just getting these ready to shoot, and it dawned on me, and I really need to show people what I do. So we're going to do that with these. Now, I use treadmill oil. This is silicone oil, and this is the cheapest form that I could find. 100% silicone oil, and this is like 12 or 15 bucks. It'll last you a long time. Now, in the past, I've been pretty liberal with using this stuff, but show you about what I do now. I'll put maybe a little in the bag first. So, not too much. Dump them all in there. And then maybe about that much. Then give them a nice coating. And that just helps them. Well, don't know why the phone just decided to jump off of that. Maybe it got some silicone oil on it. But that helps them feed better. And it also helps everything stay lubricated. But what really helps your seals out is silicone spray. Now, I've never tried this. Will, if you go back a couple of videos, he did comment on that video about his maintenance schedule. He uses the Blaster brand of silicone oil. You kind of want to be careful with your silicone oils because they can have some pretty nasty chemicals in there that are for dispersal. So they can be quite hard on plastics and things, even though like silicone oil is meant for plastics. They put all kinds of stuff in there, like acetone-like substances that can ruin the finish on certain plastics. Now, the polymer that they make these out of is acetone won't touch it, but you don't want any fumes like that inside it. Now, I'm not recommending you use this because I've never used it and I don't know how it's going to do. But like I say, Will swears by the Blaster silicone spray. And like an air tool oil, he lubricates it before he shoots every time. Now, your intake is going to look a little bit different, but if you have the internal air adapter, you're going to have two little holes, and just give it a little squirt in there before you use it. That is going to lubricate your seals down here around the tube that seal the adapter to the tube. It's going to seal. It's going to lubricate this seal that seals your valve body onto the tube. It's going to it's going to lube your valve seat seal and around here, and then there's another seal on the inside that the valve presses against. It's going to lube that, and then there's another seal that the valve slides in and out of, and it's going to also lube that. You don't want this stuff getting dry, especially that front valve seal, because the valve needs to move in and out of it. And yeah, as the system pulsates, it will work the silicone oil all the way to the outside of the seal. So it coats them thoroughly from the inside out. It's very cool how that works. All right, later. Real quick before I go, I just sprayed some of this on top of that can of BBs, and it does smell like it's got petroleum in it. I don't know whether it does or not. I couldn't find where it said on the back of it, but I'm not going to trust it. The problem with putting petroleum distillates in here is the risk of combustion. You don't want one of these things blowing up when it's right near your head. So I'm not going to trust that on the inside of this. What I've decided to do is I'm just going to stick with my 100% silicone oil, and going to put some of that in a syringe, and that way I can inject it into there. So that's what I'm going to do moving forward.